John, you're here at the Fun Coin Convention. Why does CONECA come to Fun?
So CONECA usually comes to Fun so that we can help out any of the members that are walking by or any of the actual participants that are walking by. We usually set up a booth so that we can help people find out if they have an error or if they have a variety, or unfortunately if they just got a damaged coin.
And what is CONECA and what does it do in the numismatic industry?
So CONECA is actually a combination of two clubs back in the 80s. It is the combined organization of Numismatic Error Collectors of America. We collect, all of our members collect either varieties or errors, and we do a lot of research on how did an error happen or how did a variety happen. It's just a sub-content of the hobby that not a lot of people get into, but is very enjoyable.
You've been working a lot on publicity. What are the things you're doing to promote the organization?
So I'm the public relations officer. I've been sending out news articles to all the major publications, Coin World, Numismatic News, the NLG, different publications. And then I'm also sending out emails to different clubs, the ANA, the ANS. And I also, at the same time, I do a lot with Facebook. Facebook is the next generation of collectors. And I always go on Facebook at different coin clubs in Facebook and let them know what CONECA's doing this month, what articles are in the magazine, and any shows that we might be going to, like the Fun Show.
And how does one find out more about CONECA?
So you could go to our website, CONECAonline.org. While you're looking at it, it'll sit there and it'll tell you whether or not what we're doing, any shows we're going to, and then it helps you sign up to become a member, and it helps you just find out about errors in general.
And how about you show us some of your really cool errors?
Okay, so this is an off-centered strike. It gets struck because the planchet lands on the edge of the dies and gets struck by the dies, but not in the center of the coin. The other side would have actual Lincoln on it, but again, it's off-centered. So this one is a double strike. This one got struck by the set of dies, and then as it ejected, fell back on the dies and got struck a second time. You can see the memorial building underneath the normal memorial building. And again, on the front side, it shows Lincoln, but a planchet came between the dies and the Lincoln part, so the second strike was not part of the die, it was the other planchet, making it only on one side. The other side is blank. So this one is a struck die cap. When the coin got struck, it got stuck to the die. And as it continued to strike, it sat there and it ended up getting deeper and deeper. This coin is very deep, almost looks like a thimble, but it is very rare because not many of them have made it out of the mint. The backside is all smushed off, so you can't even see a design. So this error is called a clip. As it was punching out blanks at the mint, it sat there and it got punched out and it got punched out on the side again. Because of this, it's missing part of the design. The metal flow during the strike will show us that it's actually a clip, and then on the side opposite of the missing part, it will also show a weakness in the rim called the Blakesley effect. This will prove that it's an actual error and not damage that somebody sat and created. You can't cut it and call it an error. Only when it happens at the mint can it be called an error. So this one's called a saddle strike. In some of the presses at the mint, they actually strike two coins at the same time. This blank landed between two dies and got a strike on the bottom and got a strike on the top at the same time. It has designage on the front and the back of the sets of dies that it belongs to. Because of the way that it was struck, with metal in between, it creates a little hump in the middle. That hump makes it called a saddle strike.
And what's the average price for errors like this?
Saddle strikes can be anywhere from $100 to $500, depending on how much of the strike you can see. The clip that we had was slightly less.